been attacking the glass these past few months, his numbers are way higher, and that makes him a more effective all-around contributor.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Precious Achiuwa is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Clifford in at the 2. And for Portland, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Denny Avdia, and it's Grant in at the 3 slot. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Now here's DeRozan. Drains the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Grant, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. That one goes. Count it.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Portland with a rebound. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive. Found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
And the shot goes in.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." BA, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Avdia after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Grant against DeRozan. Grant outside. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. The bank shot, no good. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant with a steal. Three-pointer, Holiday. On target from range.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Grant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, BA, Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
And that one misses. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook finds DeRozan. And the shot's good. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Back to Holiday. DeRozan against Grant. Klingon with a screen. The 3 is up. Grant's shot is off. The Kings trailing. Pass to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Avdia outside. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And, Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
They get it back. Good. He's got 9.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Grant against DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Holiday. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Achua. DeRozan with the ball. 9 points for him in his last game. And the 17-footer goes down. DeRozan's got 6.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Outside Holiday. From deep. Another 3 for Portland.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Clifford. They set the pick. Now here's DeRozan. Shot is up. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
On the wing, Holiday. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now a chance to look at the small forwards who have been on fire all year. Third is Denny Abdia.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and production from the small forward spot is critical. These players carry a huge load of their team's scoring output. It takes a lot of pressure off the other 4 guys out there.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 11.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Outside Holiday. Here's Kamara. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, another assist in the career of Holiday. We've seen him run point for a long time.
DeRozan outside. They set a pick. From 11 feet away. An easy 2 on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Portland leading by 6. Now Holiday. 27 points his last game. Klingon with a screen. Shot from the low post is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Achua with a screen on Grant. DeRozan against Grant. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Grant outside. 4-3. Clifford pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Inside. And the shot is good by Westbrook. And now it's just a 4-point Portland lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Avdia outside. Pass to Grant. Outside Kamara. Holiday from long range. Offensive board. Tries again. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Kings trail by 6. DeRozan outside. To the middle. Guarded by Klingon. Outside Achua. Pass to Westbrook. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Over Holiday. Westbrook can't hit. Trailblazers lead by 6. Fires from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Achua. Pass to Clifford. And here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Achua with it. Guarded now by Klingon. Pass to DeRozan. Sacramento again missing. Portland leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Grant outside. Holiday, a screen on DeRozan. Up top Grant. Defended by DeRozan. Grant's shot is off. Kings trail by 6. Here's Achua. And he banks in the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Grant outside. Back to Avdia. Avdia, screen on Achua. Kamara. Off the mark there with a 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Clifford. Here's Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Achua with a screen on Grant. Releases from 15. Misses off the left iron. The Trailblazers shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Now Klingon. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A big group substitution here for Portland. Murray's checked in for Kamara. Sissoko comes in for Grant. Henderson, he's checked in for Avdia. And Love is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
What's up?
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Now here's Carter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Now here's Henderson. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Murray, a screen on Monk. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done a great job containing Westbrook, and with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Malik Monk, and it's McDermott in at the 4.
Whoa, scoot! What a move!
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Now here's Monk. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Brian, back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So both teams making some changes here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Kings trail by 9. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Portland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Love passes to Henderson. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Henderson's got 5.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Love against Carter. Outside Monk. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, it's hard trying to shake Monk's focus. Even with the contact, he finds ways to score.
Pass to Henderson. Outside Love. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, BA, skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Right side Murray. Back to Kamara. Launches it. The Trailblazers rebound. Off the outside. Again, the miss by Portland. Kings trail by 8. Achua passes to Monk. From outside the arc. The rebound by Sissoko. The Trailblazers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Portland moving it around. Holiday, a screen on Achua. Avdia from outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Outside Achua. Avdia against DeRozan. Monk for 3. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Holiday's got 11.
Holiday gives them a steady option with his jump shot. That's a nice asset to have.
Here's Clifford. DeRozan outside. Pass to Monk. Now here's Achua. DeRozan outside. Too easy for DeRozan.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Portland leading by 8. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Inside. Here's Achua. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Portland making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Second, the Trailblazers.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Avdia passes to Holiday. And here's Murray from the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. Achua inside. He's against Murray. DeRozan finds Monk. DeRozan a screen. Fires from deep. And it's Monk missing. Trailblazers lead by 6. To the inside. Here's Murray. Sacramento grabs the miss. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Achua with a screen on Holiday. DeRozan against Holiday. Nice move. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Avdia outside. Pass to Kamara. Outside Murray. 3-pointer. And no good.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Kings trail by 4. Here's Monk. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Achua. And here's Monk. Achua with a screen on Holiday. And it's Monk missing.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Portland, no good that time either.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Takes a 3. Portland with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Avdia passes to Holiday. Outside Kamara. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Murray. 3-pointer Holiday. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Monk. He's covered by Holiday. Now Achua. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan looks it over Avdia. And another miss by Sacramento. Trailblazers lead by 4. Pass to Klingon to stop the drought. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in.
1 shot.
Kings trail by 7. DeRozan outside. Westbrook outside. Here's Clifford. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Klingon. To the left wing. 3-pointer Holiday. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Sacramento shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Grant, right side. Here's Klingon. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Klingon.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Ross can dish it.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw, no good. Portland leading. Right side, Holiday. Outside, Kamara. Lets the 3 fly. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Clifford. Drops in the 3. Clifford's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Grant outside. Pass to Klingon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Clingan attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
Back to Westbrook. Here's Achua. Sacramento passing it around. Here's DeRozan. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Pass to Clingan. Three-pointer, Holiday. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan tucks it last. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Toumani Camara.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Avdia against DeRozan. Pass to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A step back shot. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Kings leading. To the middle. Achua with the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's Grant. Fade away. It doesn't go for him. The Kings lead by 4. Westbrook outside. Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Clingan. DeRozan against Avdia. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Sacramento.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
Now here's Holiday. 11 points in the game. Pass to Avdia to stop the run. Fires in the triple. Avdia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Out to the right wing. Achua passes to Westbrook. Now DeRozan, defended by Avdia. DeRozan against Avdia. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 19 points.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
And here's Holiday, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Outside Camara. Graham, right side. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Grant's got 7. Here's DeRozan. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Kings. And that quarter was all about him. Charge, now they're up in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
And taking a look at the Kings, just 1 week left in the season. They have not been mathematically eliminated from the postseason, but I don't know, Shaq.
Yeah, but it'll take more than math for them to make it. They're going to need a miracle.
Don't you have a doctorate in math?
No, education.
And let's turn it back to our game now. Quite an effort we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Blazers trail by 4. Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Denny Avdia out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Klingon in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Klingon. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 9.
Well, that possession was going nowhere. Credit Grant, he saved them.
And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. For the tie. Yes! And the foul! Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9", he can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Now here's Holiday. Avdia, screen on Westbrook. Holiday passes to Avdia. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Well, you can count on DeRozan to make good decisions. Nice dish to create the bucket.
Sacramento shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Avdia for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's the pick from downtown. Nails it from 3. Clifford's got 11. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Brian?
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. Here's Kamara. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. They need this. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Sacramento leading by 3. Achua inside. Kamara covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The Trailblazers, 3rd.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Three-pointer, Holiday. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Trailblazers, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot. And checking out the Kings, they're a ways down in the standings.
Checking out Portland, they are hoping to win this game and avoid the play-in tournament. However, if they are in it, they should still be favored to win. So it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out at the end. Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Clingan.
Pass to Grant. Back to Holiday. Here's Clingan. Count it, and the foul. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Portland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Clifford. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Portland trailing here. Pass to Holiday. Avdia outside. Back to Holiday. Now here's Avdia. The 3. That shot, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Clingan. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Clingan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Now here's Avdia. He's got 15. On the wing, Grant. Three-pointer. Here's Clingan. And he converts the layup. Clingan's got 22.
And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Pass to Clifford. Here's Westbrook. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Avdia outside. Grant outside. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Oh, nice shot by Clingan. 24 points for him.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Clifford. 14 points for him. Guarded by Klingon. Westbrook taking his time here. Down low. Just 3 to shoot. Westbrook against Holiday. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Holiday's got 13.
Okay, Drew Holiday. We see you still have some great handles.
Here's Clifford. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Westbrook. No good on the triple. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Klingon. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Klingon's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
The first one falls. Henderson, he's checked in for Avdia. And the Kings also making a change. Malik Monk's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got a close game here in Portland. Outside Kamara. Henderson against Monk. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Kamara. The 3-ball. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Holiday against Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Durant outside. Outside Kamara. Pass to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Klingon from down in the low post. It goes. Klingon's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Outside Achua. Here's Westbrook. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Klingon. Guarded closely. Henderson outside. And let's jump over to the rookie leaderboard, showing the most efficient scores. Donovan Klingon third.
Thus far, he's been smart offensively, taking only the good looks, and is showing up in his field goal percentage as well.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A top 3 pick in 2023, Scoot Henderson's learning curve was steep coming into the league, but he adapted his game to suit the demands of the NBA.
Now here's Monk. Give him 8. Guarded by Klingon. This one for 3. And it's Monk missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Holiday's fiery, tough to keep up with.
It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Holiday hits them both.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Achua with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Grant. 9 points in the game. Henderson for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Back to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Monk for 3. Buries it from 3. Monk's got 11.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Henderson. Shoots over Monk. Henderson misses. Sacramento has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Achua gets the bucket. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Holiday. And a nice finish on the layup. 17 points in the game.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Westbrook outside. Out left to the wing. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Outside Holiday. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for the Blazers, Robert Williams checked in for Kamara. Sissoko comes in for Grant, and it's Avdia in for Henderson. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. Monk with it. He's got 11. Pass to DeRozan. Over Murray. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. DeRozan's got 21.
So simple and so effective. DeRozan is a monster in the mid-range.
Here's Avdia. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
It's Monk on the wing. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Avdia. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 19 points for Denny Avdia.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Trailblazers, up 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got DeMar DeRozan, and it's Monk in at the shooting guard.
This is a big night for DeRozan. But don't forget, he's been doing this since 2009. A long time in this league.
Outside Love. Murray, a screen on Carter. Love for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Sacramento passing it around. Outside Carter to take the lead. Here's the second effort. Pass to Plowden. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game, so we'll give him a pass on that one.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Henderson, he's checked in for Williams. Out to the wing. Love for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Love's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Plowden. Right side Carter. Here's DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan. The 3. Kept alive. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Floats one up. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Love.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Monk for 3. Love grabs the miss. Portland leading by 4. Henderson scanning the floor to the inside. Avdia outside. Pass to Henderson. And here's Love. Monk covers. Oh, that's good. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Carter. Puts up a three. Portland with a rebound. Outside Murray. Uses the glass on the layup.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
DeRozan down low, and he lays it up and in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Love finds Avdia. Here's Sissoko, defended by DeRozan. Sissoko with the bucket.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Kings trail by 8. Now Monk. DeRozan down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, that's a tough basket, but DeRozan is as good as it gets playing through contact.
One shot.
That's good from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Avdia passes to Love. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Sissoko. 5 to shoot. And here's Love. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Love's got 8 points in the quarter. And it's Monk with the ball for the Kings. Now here's DeRozan. From in close. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Portland leading by 6. Avdia outside. Here's Sissoko. Love passes to Murray. Portland moving it around. Here's the three. He can't get that one to fall. Kings trail by 6. Pass to Carter. DeRozan, left side. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
Well, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sissoko. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Love. Holiday passes to Grant. Here's Avdia from behind the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pass to DeRozan. Five on the clock. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Now Westbrook. Outside Achua. Now DeRozan. Over Avdia. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Outside Kamara. On the wing, Grant. To win the cold spell. That one's wide left.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Holiday. Avdia outside. Holiday against Westbrook. Back to Avdia. This one for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 8 assists in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Started by Klingen.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the left side wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Now here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Now just a three-point Portland lead.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Holiday passes to Avdia. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Westbrook. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And that's now 22 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, look, they've done a great job getting the ball to Holiday. He's had the hot hand tonight. I'd keep looking for him.
Here's Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. It's a three-point game. Now Grant. Holiday outside. Let's loose for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Rand.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And here is DeRozan.
Well, throughout his career, DeRozan has lived at the free throw
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Grant. Outside Kamara. 5 to shoot. Clinging with a screen. Puts up the tray. From downtown. They finally break through with a bucket.
And this is where you feed the big man Klingen. He knows how to execute from this close.
DeRozan against Grant. Oh, DeRozan through staunch defense.
Wow. Even when the moment is big, DeRozan stays calm and collected.
One shot.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Portland leading by 3. Outside Grant. Clinging with a screen. Grant in the post. DeRozan on him. Yes, sir, it's good.
That's a basket they needed. Grant coming through.
DeRozan against Grant. Holiday with the rebound. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Portland. Grant, left side. Now Holiday. He launches. Oh, the shot is off. Holiday against DeRozan. No problem for DeRozan at the rim.
Look at that. DeRozan saving his best for last. Gets him a huge bucket.
Holiday looking for an opening. Clinging with a screen. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To tie it up. Avdia rips down the board. Here's Holiday. Now Grant. Tries it from 9. Ooh, it doesn't go. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Outside DeRozan. Outside Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
We have seen Westbrook step up in the clutch many times before. I mean, he loves coming through for his guys when they need it most.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Grant, left side. Cashes it in!
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jeremy, as this team approaches the postseason, can you use wins like this to generate some momentum and find some chemistry?
Yeah, definitely. We're getting into playoff mode soon. Getting closer to the end of the season, so I just want to prepare, get ahead of this thing.
Nothing like playoff mode, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.